The kingdom of Ashenvale stretched from jagged northern peaks to mist-laden southern forests, a land steeped in ancient magic and old grudges. Smoke curled from volcanic fissures, and the skies above roared with dragons, their massive wings blotting out the sun, their cries echoing like thunder across the mountains. High atop the ramparts of her castle in the northern highlands, Princess Ilara watched her father's army train. Her eyes, sharp as a hawk's, followed every movement of the soldiers and knights preparing for the coming storm. For weeks, ravens had been sighted in the skies above the Duskfang banner, a rival house known for their cruelty and cunning. They had risen again, threatening to seize the throne by awakening a legendary dragon buried deep beneath their lands, a beast of fire and shadow that could burn whole cities in a single night. Ilara's younger brother, Kyle, restless and curious, often wandered the forbidden mountains alone. He dreamt not of battle or crowns, but of dragons, magnificent creatures that, according to old legends, could bond only with those possessing courage, wisdom, and an unbreakable spirit. Though their parents had forbidden it, seeking only to protect him, Kale felt an undeniable pull towards the mountains and the secrets they held. In the capital, Lord Veyron, master of spies and secret councils, whispered in the ears of lords and ladies alike. Alliances shifted like sand, and betrayal hid behind every courteous smile. No one could trust anyone, and every move on the chessboard of Ashenvale could cost lives. Meanwhile, deep within the family vault, Ilara discovered an artifact long forgotten, a dragon egg, black as night, throbbing with a faint warmth. Legends said that only the worthy could awaken it, but raising a dragon came with dangers unknown, both to the rider and their kingdom. But the egg was warm to the touch, and a vision of the Duskfang dragon rising, a burning scourge against the pale sky, drove her to seek a way to hatch it. As the Duskfangs mobilized their army, rumors spread that they had awakened their dragon. Then one morning, the sky above the valley of Emberfall darkened with smoke and fire. Ilara's army marched to confront them, steel clashing with steel, while dragons roared overhead. Amidst the chaos, Kale, drawn by curiosity, discovered the Duskfang dragon first. Its scales glimmered like molten obsidian, and its eyes burned with an ancient intelligence. In a moment of awe and terror, he realized that the legends were true. Dragons were not mere beasts, but forces of nature, capable of reshaping the world itself. When Ilara's dragon hatched, a magnificent creature with wings of midnight blue and eyes that glowed with the fire of dawn, she knew it was meant for her brother. With a bittersweet farewell, she mounted her own dragon, and together they soared into the storm above the battlefield. The Duskfang dragon loomed larger and more fearsome than any story had described. Its scales shimmered with malevolent power, and its eyes fixed on Ilara's dragon with predatory focus. Fire met fire, wings tore through clouds, and the dragons clashed amidst a maelstrom of smoke and flame. Below, armies clashed as Ilara and Kale fought to keep their dragons focused on each other, away from the armies and the townsfolk. Amidst the chaos, Kale found himself face to face with the Duskfang rider. Their eyes locked, not as enemies, but as equals bound by their love for their dragons and the call of the wild that echoed in their souls. The battle raged, but in the hearts of the dragon riders, a spark of understanding ignited. Perhaps there was a way to end this conflict without sacrificing everything. And so they fought, not just with fire and fury, but with the hopes of a kingdom and the bonds that connected them to their dragons and each other. As the sun set, Ilara looked toward the eastern horizon. Beyond the seas, a darker force was stirring, one that no army could face alone. But she and Kale, riding their dragons side by side, were ready. Together, they would protect their kingdom, not just with steel and fire, but with courage, unity, and the magic that had returned to Ashenvale. And somewhere in the high mountains, hidden in mist and shadow, New dragon eggs pulsed with life, waiting for the next generation of riders to rise. The sky darkened, and dragons soared once more, guardians of a world that was awakening to wonders it had long forgotten.